Let's continue learning about time, but this time, let us learn about the specific words or names of months and days. Hi, I'm Christine. Welcome to my channel, Learn to Speak Filipino for Tourists and Expats. So let's begin with month. Wait. What is month in Filipino? If you said buwan, then you're correct. Tama. Tama. Correct. Buwan is month. Okay, now, so again, I will have to remind you that our words, or what we call Filipino words, for the names of the months, are all taken or adapted from Spanish. Okay, so enero is January. So enero, January. Febrero, February. Okay, febrero. Marzo, March, marzo. Abril, April. And then Mayo, May, Mayo. Then we have June, Junio, Then Julio, July. And then Agosto, August, Agosto. And then Septiembre. So we say Septiembre. Okay? Septiembre, September. Okay? Followed by Octubre, October. And then Noviembre, or November. And Diciembre, for December. Okay, shall we do that again together? Enero, Febrero, Marzo, Abril, Mayo, Junio, Julio, Agosto, Septiembre, Octubre, Noviembre, Diciembre. Now, after all the months or mga buwan, months, we move on to mga araw or days. Incidentally, in Filipino, we call week linggo. Okay? Linggo is week. So it is spelled with a small letter L. So the letter L is not capitalized. So linggo means week, but linggo with the small letter L. Stay with me until the last day, the last name of the day, so I can explain. Okay? I can explain to you the difference. So when you say lunes, it's Monday. Okay? Lunes is Monday. Lunes. And then martes. Martes is Tuesday. Okay? Miércoles. Miércoles is Wednesday. Jueves is Thursday. Okay, let's do that again. You do not pronounce, or if you do, very, very slightly, not emphasize the first syllable, which is H-U. You only pronounce the second syllable. So it sounds like that. So Jueves is pronounced, sounds like Jueves. You do not say Jueves. Okay? Filipinos say Jueves. So if you say Jueves, they might not be able to understand you. Okay, now, so you say Jueves, which is for Thursday, and then Viernes. Viernes is Friday. And then Sabado. Sabado is Saturday. Okay. Now, Linggo. Linggo is Sunday. Okay? I purposely mentioned Linggo last. Okay. Because then I could find the time to differentiate Linggo with a small letter L, which means week, okay, and Linggo with a capital letter L to mean Sunday, right? So Linggo with a capital letter L, okay, means Sunday, okay, while Linggo with a small letter A is week. Okay? So 7 days a week. Okay? 7 araw sa isang linggo. Okay? 7 days in 1 week. 7 days a week. 7 araw sa isang linggo. Sa isang linggo, in 1 week, linggo in small letter. Okay? Linggo with a capital L refers to Sunday. All right. Now, we move on to Taon. Now, this is a bit complex because our numbers in Filipino are quite long. So, how do we say the year then? So, for example, okay, let me just tell you before I explain to you what our why and what our default is. Okay, how do we express year? Okay, year. What's year again in Filipino? Okay, if you answered taon, then you're correct. Okay, taon is year. Okay, now, so it's 2022, 2022 right now. Okay, when we use Filipino to refer to the year 2022, okay, we would say 2,000 at 22. Okay? Would you want to repeat that with me? Okay? 2,000, 2,000. Okay? 22, 22. 2,022. So that means 2022. So do you still want to say taon in Filipino? No, I don't think so. Right. Okay, so that's the reason why I taught you to count only up to 10. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, hanggang 10, up to 10. Now, going back seriously now, when we say 2022 or the year 2022, then we will just say in English 2022. So you can say Agosto 29, 2022. August 29, 2022. Yeah. So the reason, our default, and the reason for that is English is because our numbers in Filipino are quite long. Okay? So also, like your time using Filipino numbers, not Spanish, but Filipino numbers when asked about it or when we tell the time, we use the Spanish or the English. It's the same thing for the year because it's quite long. And another point is nobody in conversational manner or in a conversation will tell you that this year is 2022, right? Again, the context of using Filipino numbers are done in formal, government, or institutional settings. Okay. Still, you could also hear our balita news. Okay, over the balita sa TV, over the television, or balita sa radyo, over the radio. No? If the radio programs are in Filipino, you will hear um, the broadcasters or the newscasters saying the date and the time in Filipino. Okay? But in normal conversation, we default to the Spanish words combined with the Filipino sun time, and also the Spanish or already Filipino names and dates. Okay? And then the year in English. Why don't you practice your Filipino telling time or right or telling the date or talking about the date by putting in the comments anong oras na, what time is it in your country, or what time is it that you're watching this, and the date that you're watching this. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much for watching. Until next video.